Distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, I thank the organizer for the opportunity to address this forum. To begin with, let me first flag a few points. First, this year, the year 2020, marks the 70th anniversary of the United Nations. We should not miss the opportunity to take stock of the role of the United Nations, particularly where the United Nations system should face, where should it go. Second point, I believe it is not only necessary, but also imperative to look forward and backward after 75 years. What are the experiences which need to be carried forward? What are the lessons or shortcomings which should be overcome? Thirdly, personally speaking, we can imagine what the world would look like without the United Nations. I believe in the absence of the United Nations, perhaps the Third or Fourth World War may have taken place. More frequent economic and social crises may have happened. Fourthly, multilateralism and its multilateral institutions need and should be further strengthened instead of being weakened to adapt to the fast-changing world. Last, the fifth point, with the UN, as we all know, it has three pillars. Right now, we have Security Council to address security issues, ECOSOC to address economic and social issues, Human Rights Council to address human rights issues. Of course, in addition, we have many other specialized agencies funding the programs as multilateral institutions. We should look at them each and one by one, respectively. As colleagues know, I devote a great part of my career to multilateral diplomacy. First, on global security, and later on, global sustainable development. So, enhancing multilateralism is part of my professional life, my professional DNA. Sorry to be a bit personal. I also commend the organizers for focusing this event on Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs. I had fortune to be the Secretary General of the year 2012 United Nations Conference on Sustainable Development, also known as the Rio +20. Among the outcomes of the Rio +20 is the launch of the Global Journey on SDGs, which were adopted by the United Nations General Assembly in September 2015. On multilateralism, people ask, where do we stand? I beg to differ on the assessment in the concept note of this event. The note states that, I quote, a deeply worrying rise in unilateral sentiments across the globe has combined with the world's long-standing challenges to produce a crisis of confidence in multilateral institutions. End of the quote. The world does face long-standing challenges, but unilateral sentiments remains confined to a narrow segment of society, and its ugly rise is spurred by a few politicians. By no means do they represent the sentiments of the majority of the United Nations member states. Recent surveys indicate that the great majority of the world's population believe in multilateralism and in multilateral institutions. There is one science-based reason for this. In our globalized world, we are interconnected. We share the same challenge in climate change, ocean acidification, air pollution, land degradation, loss of biodiversity, and the spread of diseases. The novel coronavirus, COVID-19, knows no national boundaries. We are in the same fragile boat, this beautiful and fragile planet Earth, floating in space. Our economies are interconnected. Growth in China will help drive growth in Asia, Europe, North America, and the developing world. Likewise, growth in Europe and elsewhere helps drive trade in developing countries, including China. Our rich and diverse cultures, woven into the splendid global mosaic of civilizations, make us richer and better spiritually and culturally. So, while we indeed face long-standing challenges, we have also developed multilateral institutions and multilateral processes to tackle them. For example, we have UNFCCC and Paris Agreement to combat climate change. We have WTO for fair and open trade. We have WHO for disease control. And we have UNESCO to advance science, education, and culture, putting any nation first against multilateralism, against these and other multilateral institutions, is against the historic tide. It won't last long. On the way forward, I'm hopeful that multilateralism will prevail because it is the only way forward. So that's why I'm delighted with the title of this forum. The way forward to achieve SDGs is through fulfilling shared responsibility for a shared future, a future we all want. That is why building a community with a shared future for mankind is key to maintaining global peace and prosperity, and to achieving the vision of the SDGs. So let us work together to strengthen multilateral institutions, bringing them up to date. Let us inject new energy into multilateral processes. Mark my words, the future belongs to multilateralism. Thank you.